This is Jonathan Aggie of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined for the first time by Frankie Davey. If you don't know who he is, not just a boxer, YouTuber, although you don't really want to be called that, but you do have a big YouTube channel, so let's start there. Tell everyone what you do on that and where they can actually find it.
So we actually had a conversation about this off camera about 5 minutes ago, but he wants me to tell you. So I started off filming training sessions in the gym, basically, which was things that no other fighter really did. I think you might agree. No other fighter did that at the time. Did about 10, 15 videos like that, and then I thought, this is getting a bit boring now. How can we mix it up? So I thought I'd show people what I do day in the lives, what I do outside of boxing. Wednesday night dinner at the missus' house, I've even slipped in there a few times in little vlogs. I think fighters don't show, we are real people, so I just wanted to show that. In the ring, yes, you do have that switch and you do change, but I wanted to show the real side to me, and in turn I built an audience, a loyal audience, and I'm very appreciative of that. People that watch my content across YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, now I want to actually bring it back to, I said to you, I want to bring it back to the boxing ones for this camp. I've got a videographer that's going to come in and we're going to show the raw side to training camp, which is the gritty nature of it, the tough spars, the tough sessions, and just the hard work that goes into a fight.
I mean, what's interesting is you're not even signed to a promoter yet, and a lot of fighters that are with promoters don't have YouTube channels. Do you feel like more fighters should have YouTube channels because people know you even though you're not signed with a promoter?
Well, I've seen a lot of boxers kind of cottoning on to it. Even more recently, I've seen Johnny Fisher's now started doing a bit on his own. I know his family, but his own YouTube. There's fighters that are doing it, probably been told by someone to get on it. Yeah, I think like anything, it'll go in full cycle. If everyone goes on it, then it dilutes it, even for me. So actually, maybe don't do it. Just leave me to do it.
So right now you've had 9 fights. You're back out in action. Is it October 11th?
October 11th, yes.
Against James Hawley. Tell us about this fight and what's on the line.
It's for the Commonwealth silver title. I don't know if you said that actually.
Super middleweight?
Yeah, super middleweight and English title eliminator. So it's a big fight for me, and it's my breakout fight. I was supposed to fight John Harding Jr. back in April. He pulled out with an injury. This is my 10th fight, first title fight, and as I said, a lot is on the line. It's time for me to prove who I really am. I know what I can do in the gym. The gym I'm in, look at the gym I'm in. I'm not as he liked to, in a small clip that someone sent me of his interview, call me a misfits fighter or this and that. Look at the gym I'm in. The people I spar every single day. I mean, if that's the kind of mentality he's going into the fight with, he's in for a rude awakening.
Does that motivate you a bit more, hearing comments like that?
Definitely. I mean, he said, in all fairness, he said he respects me for taking the fight, but the way he said it was in a very condescending manner. And as much as I'd like to say, oh yeah, thank you for the respect, I don't think there's any respect there. He was just saying that. He's never been hit on the chin. He's never had someone come to actually fight and win. And the first person that is going to do that is me. And I think, as I said, he's in for a bit of a shock.
So you get the win here. Where does that lead you on to? I guess the British title and things like that? Yes,
well, this is for the English title eliminator, so instantly that puts me in line for that. As you mentioned about a promoter, I would like to sign with someone, provided the deal's right. They can manage me and my career, both financially and offering me the opportunities that I possibly haven't had, despite the social media stuff. That's what I think. Had I not done that, I would be an absolute no one. In terms of fighting on small hall shows, luckily I've managed to build the audience, but now I think I've got a lot of bargaining power. When I show what I can do in the ring, in addition to the social media, I like to think promoters will be all over me. So that's what I believe is next. Exciting.
And when you look at the division in general in the UK, what do you think of it? Where do you think you are in terms of the rest of the division?
I'm going to be truly honest. I think after this fight, I'll answer that question. I'm a realist in terms of I very much believe I'm going to win this fight, but in the manner I do it and how I look in that fight is then when I can assess that and actually give you a truthful answer. I don't just want to throw anything out into the wind. I think I can answer that better after this fight.
And like you mentioned, the gym you've got here, you were doing some work with Chris Congo. You've got obviously Moses, who had that great win the other day, Jamie TKV, there's Lee Wood, McCormack, there's so many people. What's it like training in a gym like this with so much talent?
Unreal, to be honest. Compared to where I first started my professional career, and coming here it's like how do you put it? It's like the Real Madrid of boxing, this place. And you've got Ben, who's just oversees everything. Whilst I train with Barry, Ben is the analytical mind. I think I referred to him once, not to his face. I don't want to big his ego up, but like it's the Pep Guardiola of boxing, where he breaks things down and he has changed the game. Look at how Moses dispatched Dillian Whyte. Whether Dillian was past it, whether this or that, no one's done that to Dillian Whyte before. I know Moses is a talent, but they break things down. They use film study, things that no one does. So coming here with the likes of the names you mentioned, if you're having a bit of an off day, I drive every single day from my house, which is an hour and a half, to this gym. I drive there and back. So, when I get out of the car after a 90-minute drive, and you walk in, everyone's buzzing, everyone's motivated. Alois has just come from down here to up here. He's on top of the world because he's won titles, and you see everyone around winning stuff. You're like, well, I need a bit of that. I need a bit of that. So.
Just on Moses, what did you think of his performance? Were you surprised? Did you expect it to go that early?
No, I wasn't. It's hard to say I was surprised, but yeah, I didn't think round one was going to be it. I said, me and Barry were just talking about it. I said, I thought it'd be inside 6. I'm not a betting man. Had I half bet, obviously I would have made a few quid. But I think my dad put a pound on and he got 10-1, so he was happy with his tenner. When you get a pint.
Obviously there's all the talk about maybe an Usyk fight, Parker, whatever. Would you like to see the Usyk fight?
I think there was talk on social media. Someone said about Hrgovic. I think that would be a good step between. Because once you go for the Usyk fight, how do you come back from that? But then Ben also said, it's actually a win-win. If you lose to Usyk, it's the best in the game. You'll learn a lot from that. So actually, it might be something that it's never been done before in terms of a 20-year-old going into fight for all the belts or majority of the belts, whatever Usyk's got now. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Lastly, your division. So I'm going to ask you, undisputed title September 13th. Canelo, Terence Crawford. Who are you backing in that? Do you think Terence can go up there? And I don't know. A lot of people are favouring him now, but probably could be considered an upset. How do you think it'll go?
Yeah, I'm very conflicted. I think you see people that said about Crawford, even at super welter wasn't stopping people. I mean, he stopped Errol Spence, but what was his name? Madrimov. He didn't look great against him. So it's like, how are you going to do that and then jump up 2 more weight divisions and stop Canelo, who has never been stopped in his whole career, has never been stopped. Then in the other mind, Crawford's technical ability, his boxing skills, his footwork is unrivaled compared to Canelo. He's got quite slow feet. I actually kind of want to go out on a whim, and I think Crawford might do it. Though the safer bet is probably Canelo, but I do think Crawford might outpoint him. Like Bivol, when Canelo can't get to you, he becomes unstuck. So I'm going to go Crawford on that one.
October 11th, don't miss it. Frankie Davey against James Hawley at York Hall. Tickets still available for people?
Yes. Yeah, tickets are available on my website, frankiedavey.com, or just drop me a DM and I'll sort them.
You going to do any fight week vlogs?
Maybe. I'll do plenty of cake eating as well in the build up to this fight. We can eat cake and train. We can do it all.
Okay. Don't miss it. Frankie Davey, appreciate your time, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.